television with four of my closest, burliest men, who I'm also in a sexual relationship with, especially Ken, who's a bottom and a top, while being the drummer with another man's balls on his ass. And he doesn't hear any of this because he's so involved in the show right now. Ryan, you fucking smashed it for what it was. It was a thing of beauty to witness. I don't know what you had for breakfast, but well done. It was the stuff of champion.
Give it up for Ryan Panucci. Now, Ken took the piss on that one. Before the show, David said, I'm going to be nice tonight. But you meant to the comics, I assume. Not to loud audience.
It doesn't count if they can't hear you. Look, they still haven't processed the conversation that's taking place about them. So that's going to be a recurring theme where we learn about Ken.
Anybody who's got a good roast for Ken tonight, that's going to be a bonus. That's going to be a bonus. All right, so comics, you understand how the light works. You understand that now. We're also going to be doing our writing contests that you can do throughout the night. Comics who've been here before know how we do them. This week it's going to be, I like my women, or men, like I like my Thanksgiving. All right, so comics, you know how that works. Audience members are allowed to do it too. We're going to do it probably in about 45 minutes. So comics, start writing. You can do one if you're an audience member, but comics, have a bunch because we'll explain how it works later. But start writing that now. I will remind you. Jackie, who do we got?
CJ Bogue.
CJ Bogue, everybody. CJ.
My goodness, Swampgrass, how are we doing? I'm excited. The Paralympics just happened. It made me really upset about virtue signaling on social media. Is anyone else over people virtue signaling on social media? Yeah. People writing paragraphs on Instagram and Facebook when they never wrote that much in high school. About what they did for others so that others know what kind of good person they are. I don't think everything should count. If you help an old lady across the street, thanks for sharing. You make me want to be better about my day. If you're a judge for the Paralympics, you're not a hero, you're a piece of shit. Think about it. Who's not giving out perfect 10s for each and every attempt? Like, what kind of asshole comes down from the judge box and goes, hey, Rebecca, I know you don't have any feet, but a misstep's a misstep, you're getting the bronze. I think celebrity names have gotten out of control. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West named their daughter Northwest. That's a direction. That guy's gay.
This is our first bar fight. CJ, we'll give you extra time.
All the black people stay put. I need y'all support.
This is what white folks do. They talk too much to trade.
Black people like, man, I knew we should have had come over here. Ryan, use an argument.
No, I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen someone about to break a beer bottle over someone's head and pull rain. That's pretty cool. That's nice.
Usually people are just loud watching the game. We've never. This is great.
I've never seen an almost murder. That's nice. That's cool. I do like the moment that they got in that fight. The gay guy in the red shirt got fucking kicked to the side. He's like, get away from the military. It's cool. What was I talking about? The Jews. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to throw away my other joke. I'm going to go ahead and finish with this. Listen, I don't agree with what the Jews have done in Gaza, but I do agree that if you ruin my music festival, I should bomb you for 3 years. All right, that's my time. Thank you so much.
CJ, dealing with a bar fight. Is that your first bar fight? Doing comedy?
No, doing comedy?
Doing comedy.
Yeah, that's going to be a number one, and I'm a bitch. I thought, oh, I could go that way. There's no doors back here. There's no escape. I was going to hide behind Mark. It was going to be wild. I was going to go, please.
I figured I
was going to throw Chris at him and be like, here's a black guy. Go after him. I was going to figure it out.
You said Mark?
Mike.
David?
I'll be canned if you need me to be. Ken is otherwise occupied.
He's got wide shoulders and a build that I only wish I had. I would just... Actually, the both of you together, you guys make a perfect screen for me to be like, the host said it.
I I think that's what happened. We made you so comfortable you started with the Paralympics and finished with the Jews. Gave you a false sense of confidence.
The moment I heard staff sergeant, I was like, I gotta pick a team.
All right, we try to limit it to one bar fight a night, so that's this one.
Not even 8 o'clock, by the way.
Some of them have been drinking since 10, so we'll give it to them. CJ, I know you're right. You're trying to get through. You got another mic to go to tonight, don't you?
I got another show, yes sir.
Well, yeah, it's impressive. You do a great show down at Brick and Barrel over here, huh?
Every third Saturday of the month, brother.
All right, well, we're looking forward to that one. All right, any thoughts on CJ? We're going to let him go.
Hey, man. I don't know about the other black people in here. I was scared as a motherfucker, right? I was like, at the end of this, I might get arrested, nigga. I ain't even do nothing.
I watched all the black folks. They all eye each other. They have like a plan. I don't know what the plan was, but Chris looked at Cliffy, looked at her, looked at Wendy over there.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, man.
The plan was simple. We were all going to Cracker Barrel to wait it out.
CJ Bogue, everybody. CJ Bogue. All right, Jackie, what pacifist do we have coming to the stage now?
An amazing man, Royce by choice, everybody.
Royce, give him a minute to get up here. It takes him a second, but he's worth it.
Well, that took 90 seconds, so I guess I'm finished. I'm wearing my 90-second shirt. Yeah, I hate wearing this shirt because it means I've got to do everything in 90 seconds. And, you know, going through life, 90 seconds at a time, I turn on the TV, they say, your program will start in 90 seconds. I start my computer, it doesn't boot up for 90 seconds. And I've discovered that everything I do is 90 seconds. It takes 90 seconds to put my socks on in the morning. Yeah, and going to the bathroom and take a pee, it takes 90 seconds now. My wife even got in the act. She said, yeah, you hold a 90-second record in the bedroom. Yes, 90 seconds is just driving me crazy. Yeah, I go out for a cigarette now, and all I can do is get about 4 puffs in, and my 90 seconds is up. You know, drinking a beer, I can do one in 90 seconds now. Well, that's my 90 seconds.
Royce by choice. Hey, Royce, before we get to you, we're also going to do a quick mini contest you can do when you come up. It's called Ken in the Blue Shirt is So Oblivious. He wants, fill in the blank when you get up here. So. Oh, you turned to Ken. Welcome to the show. Are we being too loud for you? I apologize. Royce, you don't have to leave. Dave's never met you. You met David?
How's it going? You didn't even give yourself 90 seconds. You were just walking off unbothered.
It takes a while.
It does, yeah.
90 seconds up, 90 seconds down.
Well, you're getting a speed and take it on your way home, depending on where you live, with your 90-second strategy in life. I like your
I
style.
live in Jupiter, and I knew it was going to take more than 90 seconds, so what I did was I put 90 seconds between each light to get here.
Royce by choice,
At least you're
everybody.
consistent. Nice like that.
We just need to, we used to call him back up once he got down the stairs, but it seemed cruel and unusual. Royce, you want to come back up here? No, just kidding. Just kidding. Jackie, who we got?
Crystal Jane.
Crystal's here? She is here. She was undercover. Crystal Jane, everybody.
Oh my God. Off the cuff, open mic, Swancross Willies. Ah! It doesn't get bigger than this, guys. I have performed all over the world, and by that I just mean like Los Angeles and here, but pretty much all across the country. And this is my favorite venue. You are my favorite audience. Thank you guys. This is heavy. This is big. Are we gonna talk about life or death tonight? What do you like? Life or death? Shoot it up. Life. Okay. I'm a new mom. Mommy's night out. I had my baby 9 months ago. So it's like 9 months in, 9 months out. I last wore this shirt at an off-the-cuff open mic where I was very pregnant. And it was easier to do stand-up then because I had balls in me. I had a boy. I grew a pair of balls, ladies and gentlemen, this year actually, this same year. And I have kept the child alive for 288 days, but who's counting? Thank you, yes, thank you. It could all go south tonight because my mom is watching him. And let's just say we're surprised I made it out alive. She told me, she's like, what are you worried about? I'm your mother, I can watch him. I was like, yeah, but Rosa the nanny isn't here. And I got that from her yesterday when she was talking about my son like being attached to me. And, like, I'm breastfeeding, so these are actually working breasts right now, out. So you guys are in the splash zone. If I'm here more than an hour, it's coming out. But she said, oh, you never had a separation anxiety from me. You were comfortable with Rosa. I was like, yeah, I was born in Beverly Hills, if that makes sense. So my mom dated Tom Selleck. Yeah, Magnum was almost my daddy. Yes, who's your daddy? My daddy is actually R.I.P. Shout out to my dead dad. He's watching from heaven, hopefully. What up, Dad? They told me, because I'm the next of kin, to pick up my dad's ashes. You know, it was a whole thing, and we're gonna kill this set with this. Don't worry. My car died the same week, and I was on the phone with the body shop, but I was like, shouldn't that be what they call the morgue? Because there's bodies there, dead ones.
Crystal, good to see you out.
Hey, good to be out.
9 months, the baby's been 9 months old already. That's fast.
That's what
I love the hat.
I just got back from Cali.
Just got back from Cali. You sound high. You done breastfeeding? Can you smoke?
My milk is like Bailey's Irish cream.
Easy now, don't be bringing my country into that one. We have nothing to do with the contents of your mouth, thankfully. But it is going well. You do not trust anybody in this room with your bag, which I think is, you are not leaving that anywhere near Kent because he will spend that on course.
Is your passport in the bag, goddamn?
I imagine to travel to LA.
I'm ready to go.
Oh, it is. It is.
That is your passport.
It really is.
What's your most interesting stamp?
Lower back.
It's Tweety Bird, and one day it'll be Big Bird.
Well, and that's the show. Well, have you been doing comedy since the baby was born?
Oh, yeah, I came back 5 weeks. It was probably ill-advised. Somebody should be watching that baby.
Is your husband here?
He came tonight, yeah.
That is awesome. And 18 months ago.
He's not Ken, is he?
No.
That
would be awkward at this point.
It would, yeah.
I suspect Ken's not married. I don't know if that to be a fact or not, but I suspect he is not.
No.
Not happily? Somebody knows? Not. Or she's not happy.
I'm not his Barbie.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, Ken.
Ken's
You're Ken.
Chris, what are your thoughts on the lovely Crystal James?
First of all, I thought it was a great set. I think you did a good job of continuing to do your set over the noise. You had a lot of people's attention. I've seen a lot of people here enjoying it, and I enjoyed it as well.
Thank you, Chris.
Of course.
All right, Chris, did you get one of the 90-second shirts? Have you been around?
I haven't been around.
What? I don't want to ask you. I'm a small, medium.
Let's go with small.
Let's go with small. It's her.
It's gonna be a little tight with these.
I lasted 90 seconds and off the cuff.
I didn't know you put it together until now that merchandise inspired Royce's lifestyle choices. You just gave one free t-shirt and he changed his whole world.
It doesn't even fit him. Royce, do you want a shirt that fits? Because that was rather tight.
They do run.
Powerful merchandise.
Yeah.
Right.
Speaking of merch, tboomtees.com. You can buy one of these shirts with my dog on it. Please do. I'm a stand-up comedian. I need the money.
Or you can do 90 seconds here and get a free t-shirt.
Yes.
Your choice.
Yeah, you have to pay for yours from tboomtees.com.
But they're much better. Mine were super cheap off of like.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah, don't wash it in water.
I won't. No, I'll just leave it out in the Florida sun.
Give it up for Crystal Jane, everybody. Crystal. Alright, Jackie's pulling your name. Now, you're taking a couple of days off. This is your last show in the country for a while, isn't it?
Me, yeah, I'm going to Canada to find a bit of sanity for a while. It's interesting and Ken-free.
And Ken-free.
It's a Ken-free.
Oh, now we have his full attention.
Oh, that got your interest, Ken, you horny hamster. You told me we were talking about pornography or something right up your alley there.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's back. He's back. Look at him. That is the look of just...
No, when he's paying attention, he's great. When he...
Ken is a good guy, honestly.
No, I love him. I talked to him before the show. He just, he didn't know we were talking about him before. That's all right. All right, Jackie, who do we have here to impress Ken and everyone else?
Carlos Umbrella.
Carlos Umbrella, everybody. Get up for Carlos.
Okay, where's this Ken guy at? Yeesh! Oh shit, this Ken looks like he was rejected by every toy store in America. You guys like impressions? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do an impression. Hopefully you guys can guess who it is, okay? Guess what these are, okay? You ready? Do you know who that is? It's Kamala voters putting their fucking signs away. I quit smoking pot. So I'm not paranoid anymore. I know for sure that the CIA is watching me. They're stealing all my cum socks. They're sending old people to drive slow when I'm in a hurry. Every time. And they're also... Oh yeah, I can't even be on Pornhub for more than 2 minutes without them sending me tranny porn. And they always catch me too, because I'm like, there's no way that's a tranny, no way. Then I click on it, and it's like, it has a big mule cock. Alright, when two guys are flying a plane, they call it a cockpit. So if two women are flying a plane, can we call it a twat pit? Thank you.
Carlos Umbrella. What was the first joke you did? The joke?
That's the one that the CIA will not be watching. That was the Ken Kamala voter act out.
That first joke was for Ken?
Yeah, the first joke was Ken was rejected from every toy store in America.
You single-handedly redeemed Ken tonight, son.
Right.
I'm on Ken's side.
You brought him to his feet.
I fuck with Ken. As a matter of fact, I fuck with him so much, I have an impression to do. You ready? That's me checking how much time you got left, nigga. That shit was terrible. But anyway, listen. I think you had some good premises and shit like this, but you gotta work on it, and don't fuck with my nigga Ken no more.
All right, Carlos Umbrella. Oh, Jackie, what do you think? Wait, Carlos. Jackie's got something. No, never mind.
He's a trans comedian.
My mistake. All right.
And women.
What is that?
Brian Coronado.
Brian Coronado, everybody.
How am I gonna follow that? Alright, go. Guys, I like tattoos. You got tattoos? Woo! My friend got a tattoo of Jesus because he set him free. And I said, dude, that was Abraham Lincoln. 1865. It's a little tight in here. Alright, moving on. Guys, I'm not gay. I know someone just lost a bet. Guys, I'm not gay. My face just fits the glory hole. There you go. I knew I recognized you. I like movies. I like actors, guys. One time someone asked me, who's an actor you hate? Who's an actor that you cannot stand? And I said, John Wilkes Booth. He's always yelling and out Latin. He's box office poison. Fuck him. All right, cool. I have this ritual after I watch movies. I'll IMDb it. I'll Wikipedia it for the plot, and then I'll check to see if any actors are pedophiles. No one else does this? I watched a movie the other day called Baby Driver with Kevin Spacey. That was a little weird. That one was new. Okay. Serial killers, like serial killers. What the fuck's happening there? Guys, serial killers. There's a new serial killer in Florida. His name is Brightline. Brightline runs from Miami all the way to Jacksonville. Because even... What the fuck is happening? Alright.
Is this seriously?
I don't... Yeah. Let me get out of here, guys. I don't care about being famous doing comedy. I'm not going to sell at Madison Square Garden. I just want to make enough money so I can pay Aubrey Plaza to spit in my mouth.
Brian Coronado, everybody. He has his own rim shot, or rim job. Get on the mic, we can't hear you.
Yeah,
we don't know what is happening here.
I think the people down at the bar were like, maybe we'll be more quiet if we move just to the right.
It's a sneaky strategy, and if you can't get that famous person to spit in your mouth, Ken will do it. He just put his hand up there quite happy.
Right, I mean, that's like a free drink if he spits in your mouth.
It's fucking Long Island iced tea.
You said all his key words, pedophiles and glory holes.
Oh, yeah.
You had a lot of gay material. Where are you in the spectrum?
Oh.
No, Ken. I'm just kidding.
I get advice. Wait, what am I?
No comedy. I have no comedy advice for you. You're excellent. You're great. I mean, these
I
gentlemen.
thought it was a great set, man. I'm just, I'm sad that it was interrupted a little bit. But hey, man, the people that are listening and they enjoy it. You know what I mean? So,
Brian's out of here. He's like, he sees another fight coming. Jack, let's get us out of here. You know, I invite David here. I tell him we have a great show. I show him these great clips. And then he ends up here in at least 2 bar fights so far.
That's what happens when they hear Irish, unfortunately. They double down on the stereotypes that I don't have.
That's right. Were you born in Ireland?
Me, absolutely, yeah.
That would be Didn't have to be.
Well, yeah, that's where I picked up the accent. I know you guys like faking them in America sometimes.
How well does the Irish accent do you with American women?
I cannot confirm or deny that, but I do identify as Latino and I speak Spanish, so I've been using that to my advantage. But only with one lady or she'll order me. But it does work, and it also gets me through your customer service lines faster, and I get served quicker in Panda Express. So the Spanish I find more advantageous than Irish and Florida. The lads are still going strong.
They are. They're like, we're not going to cause them too much trouble over there on stage right. We'll go left. We don't know. Jack, let's get another comic up here and help these folks out.
You're gonna love this one. Michelle Reed, everybody.
Michelle Reed. Michelle Reed, everybody.
Thank you. Hi. I saw the Tyson Paul fight. I was so moved. The next morning, I ran to Facebook and posted, special shout out to Mike Tyson's ass cheeks. They made a surprise appearance. What they call a cameo. It was totally unexpected. It looked like he was wearing the same shorts he had on the whole time. From the front. Then he turns around and ta-da! Ass cheeks.
Michelle Reed, everybody. Michelle Reed. I wasn't sure you were going to make it here tonight.
Neither. Yeah, but fingers crossed.
Oh, got distracted by Mike Tyson's ass. That's what would have stopped you coming here tonight. Like I said, I don't think I've ever seen a room as much want to like you even more than they did when you walked up. They were hanging on every word. They were like, where is the joke? And by the end of it, they were like, oh, she's just obsessed with Mike Tyson's ass. And we still like her for that. We won't judge her, but maybe she can tell us some other stuff as well. But it was lovely. I had a strong visual of Mike Tyson's cheeks in my mind throughout the whole lot of it. And I said, where's this going? And the answer was nowhere, but I still liked it.
Michelle, can I read a small portion of the text you sent right before the show? Is that okay?
Sure, that's fine.
Our dog accidentally got a rib bone and she's throwing up bone char. I gotta call the vet. I called the vet, I gave her a hot dog bun. She's fine.
That's what you should have said. Nicely done.
Your puppy's fine?
Huh?
Your dog's fine?
I hope so, yeah.
If it eats meat, you gotta give it a hot dog bun. It's got somewhere to go, right?
Yeah.
Who's your vet? Dr. Seuss? He's got the bun, it's a book. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop.
No, that was lovely. You're so likable. When you tell them something about you personally, they'll be hanging on your every word. Yeah, forget about Mike Tyson's ass. Just pack that off to the side and keep that for your own pleasure on a Saturday night, and just give them a bit about you. I want to learn loads about you. I'm like, what you do with the dog? Why you feeding them hot dogs? I know Americans feed hot dogs to everything. Like, that's a big part of your culture. Just covering them in peanut butter and shoving them down the mouth of anything they will eat it and mixing it up with Adderall until you end up with the Kens of the world at the bar. And then we all get to document it like the National Geographic. And we're just ready to call the police. Even the black people are like, something's going to end badly here tonight. Like, these crackers are out of control. That's what's wrong with America. Too many crackers. It's like a charcuterie board. My humble opinion, but nicely done. Give us a bit more than we have visuals. Well done. Lovely.
Michelle
Nice to meet
Reed. Amazing. Where are you living in America that they're eating hot dogs with peanut butter and Adderall?
Everywhere. That's your national sport. It's not football. It's just snorting Adderall, washing it down with peanut butter, and then ended up in the Waffle House regretting life.
Well, that's true.
Isn't that it? That's America. Hee-haw. That's the America I'm on board with. No, they didn't like that. We don't make fun of peanut butter in this country or people will murder you.
That's right. It's the hot dogs are fine. Even his Kamala joke got half the audience, which seemed just about appropriate. All right, Jackie, who do we got here? And who did they vote for?
Trump. Jake Lefko.
Oh, Jake definitely voted. All right.
And Jake, not me.
Jake Lefko.
All right. Fuck it. Knock, knock. Not Kamala. Here's the thing. Kamala, I wasn't going to do it, but Kamala and Tyson both lost last week. Here's the difference. Tyson made 20 million. Kamala owes 20 million. You guys don't know about that? Did you hear about the movie that came out about the Jewish referee? It's called The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. Oh. Hey, I'm Jewish. I'm not gonna do black jokes. I know my role. But anyway, so since Trump won, Hollywood's going a little conservative now. I don't know if you heard, Matt Damon got casted in a movie where now he's a Border Patrol agent. It's called The Deported. Thank you. Anyway, you know, a lot of people hate trans women until they're drunk and horny at 2 a.m. Is it just me? It's me, I guess. Anyway. So my black friend said to me, this is the one black Jewish joke. My black friend said to me, isn't it ironic that you're Jewish and you drive a German car? I said, isn't it ironic that you're a server at Cracker Barrel? All right, thanks guys.
Jake Lefko. I think that's our second Cracker Barrel being Cracker being Cracker and Cracker.
And I'm getting uncomfortable, goddammit.
You can't use the C word? That's our word. You can say crack up. You can't say crack up.
Not with the hearty yar, alright? All I know is, man, that last joke, I had to make sure the black people was laughing too. I was like, are they laughing? Are we good? They was holding their tongue. Man, listen, man. That second joke you had, the straight, what was it?
Trans
the pajama shit. I heard somebody say, man, that's terrible. It was so clear. He was like, oh, I'm Jewish. And they were like, it's still terrible. And that's why I like this place, man. Yeah.
I mean, you did lead into it with a nice, by starting fuck it, then hitting a knock-knock joke, and then getting off with a trans joke. If that doesn't make you popular while adding in that you're Jewish and a couple of black jokes, nothing will. I mean, Kamala should be taken from your strategy for election in America. It's clearly a winner. And I'm on board with it. Now, there's a lot of controversy packed into 1 minute there. Nicely done. Maybe tone it down.
Do you have enough time to explain how she owes $20 million? I didn't see this shit.
Yeah, we didn't know that.
So the campaign, like the Democratic campaign, like they went over budget. Like their budget was like $1 billion, 20 million, and like they spent. I'm sorry, $1 billion, and they spent like $1 billion and 20 million.
Do you know if I can get my money back, nigga?
Now you owe. You gotta share at 20 million.
I need some money back out there.
You know, just set them up with the background information. If you like the joke, just tell them about being in debt first to spend it, just so they know the same thing you.
I was thinking like if you don't know, you could assume it's either money or like vote count.
Yeah.
Like lost. That's what I was trying to
tell them. We didn't get that connection.
Like, it might be better I just say she lost by 20 million votes.
Yeah.
Even though that's an exaggeration.
Like Mike Tyson's up 20 million. I'm probably still down 20.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah. And that'll work for the next few weeks, and then
it's current events.
And Christmas will be here.
Yeah.
I was surprised at the number of people when you talked about loving trans women seemed very interested in admitting to that. It's cool. I'm cool with it. I just didn't know there were so many people here.
Like, I'm not gonna pretend like I seen you know what I mean. She's hot, and then I found out at some point later in the night.
That's cool.
I won't say when.
Give it up for the very progressive Jake Lefko, everybody. Son of a bitch. All right, we're going to be doing the contest soon. So comedians who came in late, it's going to be I like my women or men like I like my Thanksgiving. So keep that in mind. We're going to do that in just a few comedians. Jackie, what do we got?
Nico Bowling.
Nico! Oh, we're going to love Nico. Nico is not Jewish, but he loves him good. Nico.
Hello. How we doing? Yeah, fuck, what do I want to talk about tonight? Give me a moment. I wrote it down because I am bad at memorization. Here's a little bit of a tip, a little pro tip for the young men in the audience. If you're ever lonely, you can just go on Facebook and post the sentence, sex work is real work, and see who heart reacts. Now you know which one of your friends will have sex with you for $100. And it's not weird because they're your friends. And see, you're not supposed to call them hookers anymore. You're supposed to call them sex workers. And I support that. I think that's cool. Like, we should be showing a little bit more respect to these women of the night, you know? But I just don't think it's the right term, you know? Because the word sex worker implies that you have a boss, right? Like, if you're a private citizen and you're performing these sexual, favors for someone, for another private citizen, in exchange for a previously agreed upon price, doesn't that make you a sex contractor? And also, I think it's more appropriate, and it's also the cooler term, because if I tell someone that I hired a sex worker, they're like, oh yeah, Uncle Nico's buying pussy. But if I say I hired a sex contractor, that makes it sound like I'm part of a homeowners association. And I like that shit. I think it's cool. It makes me feel good about myself. Another thing too is I do like the new lingo though, because I'm 28, I'm sort of like in the middle between these things. So sex worker is like new lingo to me, but I kind of like it because now I can tell people that I dated a sex worker. And that makes me sound like I'm like hip and progressive. Because what I used to say is like, yeah, I used to date a fucking emotionally abusive Brazilian nymphomaniac who would post pussy pics on Reddit for fucking Adderall money. And yeah, like, it sounds a lot better. And by the way, it sucked. It wasn't fun at all. She wouldn't let me be in the videos.
Nico, bowling. Man, they want you to go all night. I love it when you go.
Thank you very much. How you guys doing?
Looking great.
What's your name, sir?
David, and I absolutely love that you're so committed to the material that you look like you probably have spent a good amount of money on sex workers. But I like it. It immediately gave you an authority. I'm like, this guy knows what he's talking about. He's not fabricating any of this. That is your dating strategy.
I do have to say this, though. I know that you two are going to hate this. This is the second time. I have seen you on the internet. I think it's really cool that I can see you in person now.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I've seen these lunatics on the internet as well, and I didn't get that same special feeling.
Like, no, you're someone I don't know.
Well, thank you. You know, you were great. There was all jokes and all premises all the way through. I was like, oh, this dude's legit. Like, these are jokes. He's worked this outfit as a topic. Like, nicely. The HOA, you got some nice fun in that because you're paying a regular monthly fee that keeps increasing as you get more addicted to being stuck in that situation. And if anyone can relate to that, it's people in Florida, because you are screwed on HOA fees. But I think you have some more in there to play around with. But yeah, okay.
I live in Little Haiti. I don't have an HOA.
Hey, relax now. Yeah.
Sorry,
And as I reminded you, Nico, you are also on the internet. Now you know where the camera is.
There you go. They let any lunatics on there. It's great. The Facebook premises, they were all laughing away at that.
No, you have that whole bit about the Black Irish and shit like that.
I might, but don't say that when I'm sitting next to the microphone. It would be very controversial. I'm already on loose grounds with the cracker comments, but yeah, I might have said that. Irish people do think we're black. I'd just like to put that out there, and then we'll leave that.
The whole bit is about how you guys fuck everyone that shows up, and I respect that. I love
Well, we do. We shag our way into the very fabric of your country, and that's how you ended up with Obama. God
bless it, Dave.
It's in the name when you think about it. Yeah.
I like that he got it 10 seconds later.
Yeah, he's even seen it before, which is my favorite thing. He's like, oh, I finally get it in person. I just needed you to walk me through it.
Are you off probation, Nico? Oh, sorry.
We are being recorded. Lauren, I love you, baby, but you're kind of bad at being a lawyer. You can't ask me to say.
Not your lawyer.
Hi, Hector.
That's your PO?
No, that's my lawyer.
Oh, okay.
If you keep talking about sex workers, you're going to need a lawyer. It's coming.
Okay, anything else?
But yeah, nicely dubbed from me.
Oh, I love the hat.
Thank you. Roxanne says I look like an evil train conductor.
Roxanne's back in town?
She is, until the end of the summer.
Well, I guess we can discuss this after the show. Now my friend's in town.
Thank you very much.
Nico Bowling, everybody. Nico Bowling. All right. Yes, you are. Avoid the black Irish jokes. While we're being told, Kristen. Jackie, what do we got?
Jessica Smith.
Jessica Smith.
Hi. All right. So I am a single mom, okay? And guys only date me because of my kid snacks, okay? Like instead of Netflix and chill, we got Cheez-Its and these tits, okay? I got Capri Suns and these buns, okay? I got gummies and anal. It's new. Thank you. It hit. Yay. I'm so excited. So, I have 2 kids, and right now they are teenagers, all right? They're the worst. They're 12 and 14, and I do not like them at all. My daughter, she is a little bitch. I don't know what to say. She's a bitch. That wasn't the joke. There was something I wanted to say about this. They will be like, they tag in and out on
on me, okay? Like, one of them will be really good, and then the other one is, like, Satan, all right? Like, some people, their kids are half Italian or half Irish. My kids are half narcissist, okay? They are mean. So today I hurt my foot because I kicked my daughter, okay? Not in her head, all right? It didn't even hurt her. It didn't even hurt her. And I had to get an x-ray to see if it was broken, okay? That is fucked up. All right, I gotta get out of here, guys. The kids are in the car. Thank you so much.
Jessica Smith. My goodness, you got a whole bunch of new jokes that I hadn't heard before. That was when you did the gummies. I was like, what sexual rhymes with gummies? And you went with anal, and I went that.
I just gave up on poetry for that one and slipped from Capri Sun into anal gummies, which I never heard go together as two words before. Nicely done.
And the act out on these buns, they loved it.
Incredible.
Right?
Kids, just kill the kids or in the car a bit. That's kind of, because you have something there. If you're kicking your kids, you better explain that one or you might lose the crowd. The only one behind that is Ken.
Yeah.
If that's how he was raised and he thinks it helped him.
Where did you kick your daughter that you hurt your foot?
Aggressively.
No, it was just a terrible situation. Like I said, she's a bitch, and I can't. She be coming at me, man, and she ran from me, and I was like, ugh, and then I fucked my foot up. Like I hit the bed, and like it's because my warranty has expired. All right, I am over 40, and I am broken.
But did you get the message?
The ladies in here.
She got the message.
That's all that matters.
She got the message. You might need to pretend like you didn't intentionally need to kick your daughter, but then all the ladies are nodding with you. They're like, I wanted to admit to that in a room full of strangers before.
I didn't really hit her. All right. Today.
You might want to abandon this strategy or you won't have kids in custody with
I
you
know,
anymore to do these jokes.
I have been threatened before, and people are like, you're going to have your children taken away. I was like, where do I sign?
There's your joke.
That sounds like more cheeses for me.
All right, Jessica, that was awesome. Great seeing you. Give it up for Jessica Smith, everybody. Jessica Smith. All right, Jackie. Who do we got?
Angel Del Falco.
Angel Del Falco. I don't know Angel Del Falco. Angel's there she is. She's coming to the stage. Angel Del Falco, everybody.
Hi, everybody. How are you? Hey, real quick shout out to Jake before you go too far. Homie, did you get those pants on TikTok? Them gray sweatpants? You're working them, bro. Working? I see it. I see it. There's no mystery. You awesome. You're in the front row. Jesus Christ. So, yeah, divorce sucks. It's not a fun time. However, that post-divorce hoe phase, bitch, I had a good time. However, when it first, approached me, I was a little conflicted. You know, I had, the angel on one side and the devil on the other. And the angel's like, oh my God, it's your moment. Go get a massage, get your hair did. And the devil's like, bitch, fuck his friends. Send titty pictures to his dad. Tell that guy you want to wear his balls like a face mask. Who the fuck says that? The devil's like, bitch, you're 40 and divorced. You have nothing to lose. I told him, he let me. It was awesome. I was like, smother me. I'm kidding, I would never put balls on my face. I'm a fucking lady, relax. Sorry, I forgot what I was talking about. No, seriously, once I like really leaned into that hoe phase, I was like, all right, let's see what this old lady got. I was like, I'm gonna throw this thing around like a wiffle ball, just all these holes catching air.
Angel DeFalco, everybody. Angel, how long have you been doing stand-up?
This is my second time.
For second time, everybody. Holy shit.
First time was in December of last year, actually with you guys. But that was my married name. Shocking.
Oh, wait, is the divorce he's been just for the last few months? This year?
No, it's been 2 years. That hoe phase going strong.
Damn, gentlemen, what's your drink? You're gonna have a lot of new friends
I
out
do
here.
need to add some new dick pics to my dictionary, so I'll airdrop all later. Thank you.
Chris, you interested?
Well, definitely. At first, I was interested in gummies and anal, but that holes like a wiffle ball, man, that turned me on. Oh, man. But this is your second time.
Yeah, I mean, like I did a comedy class, so I did some stand-up there, but it wasn't like a true crowd of strangers.
Right. Usually comedy classes never work, but this was amazing.
Thank you.
That's crazy. You did a great job. You did a great job. I like the whole phase bit. I feel like that's a beautiful bit. I would love to hear the rest of it.
I
But
hope
yeah.
you have a few more, man. I wrote it like 15 times on the way here. It was like, I'm not happy with anything.
Well, you killed it tonight, so be proud of yourself. That was great.
Yeah, they were loving you.
All right, you gonna keep doing stand-up, man?
I really want this to be my future, but like the whole single mom thing, I'm just taking this time to write, and then eventually I'll have my time to showcase.
Hell yeah, you see there's a bunch of single. We've had like 3 single moms up here already. Or married moms. All kinds of moms. All right, Angel DeFalco, formerly Shocking, everybody. All right, Jackie, who's coming up?
James Patterson, everybody.
He's here?
He's here.
Oh my God. Let's give it perfect again. You're at the comedy club, James.
I know what y'all think when I came on stage tonight. Y'all thought I was going to talk about reverse mortgages. No, I'm never going to be mistaken for Tom Selleck. But what you're going to mistake it for is Deadpool. I know I don't look like Ryan Reynolds, but people, I want you to think about this. Ryan Reynolds has sit in a makeup chair for 4 hours to look like me. People, you know what I discovered at the age of 77? I hate silver alerts. Just because my wife doesn't know where I'm at, doesn't mean you have to post my license plate over I-95. The reality TV show is back, Naked and Afraid. I have the home version. I get naked, my wife gets afraid. And I also discovered, people, that men and women can be friends without having sex. It's called marriage. She gets it. Because she's not getting any.
30 years in.
People, I've been making love to the same amazing woman for 54 years.
Yeah.
I sure hope my wife never finds out.
Jim Patterson.
That's all I can remember anyway.
That's all you can remember. Jim, can I read 2 texts I got from you in the last week? Venture or not, I got the date and time right. I'll definitely be there. That was last week, an hour ago. I went to the old place. I'm glad Jim found it. It's good seeing you, Jim. Did you do a set over there too before you realized nobody was there?
I said, they've been here for months.
I love it, Jim. Jackie, thoughts on Jim there?
He was great. Me and Jim started comedy at the same time. We were both 22 years old. It was crazy.
Jim had hair. It was beautiful.
Great. I love Jim. Jim is phenomenal. Jim is very hard working for such an old man. It's pretty inspiring, for sure.
All right.
Jim, nicely done. That was great. I don't think you need to tell him you don't look like Ryan Reynolds. Some things they just figured out there. But the other bit is great. It hit a bit too hard for my liking if I was you when you told him that they do look like the reverse mortgages. I don't know. I didn't think you were going to talk about reverse mortgages. You look way too cool, to be honest. So nicely done. Yeah, brilliant. I hope you get laid. Sounds like it's overdue.
You look good for 77, man. I think you should run for president, motherfucker. You still can.
Jim Patterson for president, everybody. Jim Patterson. Thank you for coming, Jim. We're probably going to move next time, too. Thank you. All right, and 2 more comics. We're going to do the contest. But right now, Jackie, what do we got?
Cliffy, all good.
Cliffy, all good. All right, Cliffy, off you go. I'll keep that time back.
I can never find the hole. God is good. Here we go. That's how I identify how many niggas in the room. When the white people was about to fight earlier, I actually got excited. I got to come into a whites-only bar and see white people go at it. That motherfucker would have been real mad on November 11th once he found out I stole valor for free pancakes. Look at them! Feed me! Shout out to the veterans. I've been having a hard time lately being new here in Florida. I can't find any Jewish friends. They're scared of blacks down here. Being from New York, I used to play 4, 5, 6 and drink 40s with Jewish people. Now they ask me to take their groceries inside their apartments. Motherfuckers. Being a fat person, it sucks. For the fat people in here, I'm going to speak for us right now. You know, majority of my problems, they never come from white people. My problems come from being a fat asshole, like the guy I voted for. It's a struggle being fat. Like, I think about suicide only because I'm hungry. And today, I woke up this morning bawling tears, crying. And I realized I didn't have dinner, and then I felt better once I ate breakfast. Like, being fat, it's hard to commit suicide. You would think it'd be easy. You just grab a gun and you do it. But again, I'm hungry. So I swallowed 60 pills, and instead of seeing death, I fell asleep, and I woke up, and I realized I had the itis. I was like, this isn't hell. I'm on the toilet, pooping out fucking 35 pounds of Advil. I can't even hang myself because I'll break the fucking rope. You know, that's why I need slavery days to come back. You put me on a chain, you pull me on a fucking pickup truck, and bye-bye, you know? It's good times. I love white women. Don't think I'm Uncle Tom because of that. Thanks to a white woman, I'm a stay-at-home dad with no kids now. I'm privileged. I'm more privileged than every person in this room right now. Because, again, I stay at home with no kids. But my bitches are horrible. I have a dog and a cat. That's my job. And eating pussy. I pay no bills because I eat pussy very well. You should try it. I also noticed when the white men were arguing at each other, the reason why they're really pissed. One's a Giant fan, and one got raped in the military. I feel bad for him, but it's okay. I was sexually assaulted too. And my problem with that is nobody ever believes me because I'm obese. But then when I lift up my shirt, I tell them, you see these tits? I was sexually assaulted by a white man named Mark Giuliano. I still want to kill him to this day. And then one day I finally saw him when I was drunk. The only thing I could do was instantly drop to my knees and ask for a corn muffin from Dunkin' Donuts. Some people get red-shirted with words. I was red-shirted by a fucking corn muffin from Dunkin' Donuts. That's how American I am, bitch. I run on that shit.
There you go. Cliffy. Oh, good. Oh, shit. Before we go on, you know, we didn't do it. We were going to have a stuffing eating contest, but almost everyone I asked said no. You said absolutely.
Yeah,
you were not joking about being hungry.
No, that's the only thing I win. I won a fucking tweaking times 5 years in a row. You know, that's the only thing I win is food.
Yeah, you really have no Jewish friends?
No. Actually, I do. I have one, but I don't know if he's Jewish or not. I gotta ask him.
Well, we can hook you up with another guy tonight. He's got a very tight pair of pants on him. He's easy to see.
I know him. Yeah.
What he's walking around somewhere, you can clearly see his testes.
I like hood Jewish people, you know? Damn. Like ones who, like I said, play 4, 5, 6, and they might drop the N-bomb once a month, you know?
You talking about Drake, nigga?
I don't fuck with Drake.
Oh, word. Okay.
Hey, I'm Jewish, but you let me drop the N-bomb, I'm in.
You got it. You're grown. You're grown. It's America. First Amendment rights.
Yeah, you got First Amendment right, but you're gonna get my ass kicked too.
See, he's learning. That was nice. I like that.
They like you, man. You unpacked a lot of heavy stuff there in a very short amount of time. I
Is
just
that a
say,
pun?
take one. No, I'm not very good with puns. Although the last name, Allgood, is the stage name, I'd find that hard to believe based on your set so far tonight. Because it's pretty some dark shit you're getting at. And they're like, how are you? I'm all good.
Yeah,
That's
my
how
life
it
is
is.
really all good. Like, I don't pay any bills and I get to lay with a white woman every night. It's really all good, I promise you.
Well, I like that. They're liking that one. You got the white women's ears perked up
all the time.
They're like, he is happy after all. He was just hungry. We feel good about this, but take one of them and just go a bit deeper into it, I'd say, and have a bit of fun with it. Because like, the minute you walk up, they like you, and the mic broke and you were still fine. So like, nicely done. You know, it's very hard to start yapping away. And El Ken came up in the middle of your set just to talk to people, and you didn't bat an eyelid. So nice work. Keep smashing it. They like you.
Black Irish man. I like that.
Yeah.
And Ken is gone, by the way.
Yeah.
Long live Ken.
We love him, but you know.
Right. So you white women, she pay all the bills?
Every single one is sick.
What's her name? Reparations, nigga? What's going on?
That's her fault. That's the joke. You gotta go for it.
Yeah, I'm jealous in the motherfucker right now.
Oh, man.
Jackie doesn't say anything to me, you know, so I'm guessing we're not the stage.
What?
Oh, I mentioned Ken was gone.
Oh, here we go.
Ah.
Great job.
Did you really take Advil to commit suicide? That seems like...
It was Adderall.
Adderall maybe, but I thought you said Advil.
I mean, I just made it today because I swallowed the pills today. So it's like, all good, baby.
It's all good.
I'm
All right. And which way, like the beginning, because I don't know all of the cultural stuff. You said God is good, and everyone says...
Well, it's not everyone. Typically, it's only black people, you know, because God is good. You see?
Can we all, can I say?
God is good.
Don't get me going.
We in a place where white people was about to fight, but guess what? They left, and now my blood. That's not black music, motherfucker. Stop that. That shit threw me off my rhythm. These motherfuckers. Let's help them out.
Let's do a 3-6
time after time. I think that's what you're saying, right? God is good all the time after time? Okay.
This is the most American thing I've ever been part of in my whole life.
I like that for you, man. Welcome.
Fantastic. Look at the way they picked you up with like imaginary religion and a bit of rhythm. You're like, I tried to kill myself today. They just moved over that and had a sing song, and then you fucked off home quite happy.
Because that's what we're about.
Don't be singing again. Don't be eating anything to kill yourself. Focus on the snacks. There's a lady who'll let you eat them over Capri Sun floating around somewhere. She's got gummies and anal. If you need a pick-me-up, she's here tonight.
Hey, listen, 40 and divorced on one course.
Focus on the positive, or he's going to start singing again. Then we have him kicking in with some rhythm that doesn't need to be there.
Because this gummies an anal. And I don't need you.
Keep preach up.
Amen, amen.
Yeah.
Get your ass off the stage.
I think I just got baptized. Give it up for Put Me All Good, everybody. Put Me All Good. Oh, man. All right. Let's move it. Jackie, what do we got?
Dane.
Give it up for the sound guy, everybody.
Yeah. If you can see my dick in these pants, keep it to yourself, all right? We're not going to talk about it. Either way, before I get started, do you guys think black people can be racist? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to prove to you why that's correct. Haitians, not a fan. I'm just going to let you know right now, when Trump was saying that shit about, like, what Haitians do, I was like, they don't do that. You don't eat cats and dogs. They talk on speakerphone in public and wear socks with sandals. That's the reason I hate them, dude. What the fuck? You got your racism wrong, dude. Also, poor white people, not a fan, you know, honestly. How the fuck you get a head start and you're still losing the race? What the fuck? I was in Lake Worth Beach the other night. White guy came up to me and said, "Hey brother, you got $1?" First of all, don't call me brother. Secondly, I think you gotta like evaluate how you got here. Actually, I'm not gonna give you any money. I do so we have a lot of political discourse. How'd you guys celebrate the election? I celebrated the election. I had sex with 3 Trump supporters, no condom. Let's see how these bitches feel about reproductive rights in 9 months, all right? When little Aiden, Braden, and Caden come looking for me, they're like, "Why weren't you in my life, Dad?" "Because your mom's a dumb bitch, that's why, you know?" No, it was fun. I recently got into gambling, like sports gambling, which is kind of funny because I don't watch sports. I don't know who Stephanie Curry is, but that bitch owes me $300. I'm gonna fucking lose my goddamn mind. The problem was, I started out, my first bet, I won $700 on the Eagles game. And I was like, oh, that's free money. So I just kept betting. But I don't get it. It was plus 3,000 to win. Why aren't I winning? I kept fucking losing. Now, I started an OnlyFans account to pay back my Hard Rock Casino money. I don't get naked. I just, I tell people that look like me, I'm proud of them, you know?
Dane, everybody. Find him on OnlyFans. Yeah. Grab your drink there, Dane.
I feel like there's no need to be on your OnlyFans because it's right there.
Hey, my eyes are up here, motherfucker.
Nobody wanted to see your eyes.
Oh, god damn.
Did you say Haitians talk on speakerphones in public and wear socks and sandals?
All the time, bro.
So do old white dudes.
Yeah.
I couldn't even be mad at that because that shit is true.
Yeah, you know. Oh, shit.
I'm Haitian. I was like, I was just on speakerphone outside, son. I was outside like, yeah, hey, there's a man in here with his dick went out. I don't know why his dick is out.
My eyes are up here, bro. Listen, his pants are just weird. It's not wearing
all his pants.
You bought those pants. They didn't magically just turn up on the lower part of your body. That was a fashion choice to get you laid with Trump supporters so you could come here, drink PBR, and tell us to look at your testicles.
I didn't buy these pants.
You got your Jeffrey Dahmer glasses.
They're my ex-girlfriend.
Your ears is wide open. I don't know what the fuck going on. You got 2 ears on each.
I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. I'm just a silly guy. That's all.
And nigga, why you got so many keys, goddammit? This shit is crazy.
Yeah, I didn't.
I'm a carabiner because I fuck lesbians a lot, so that's also a thing.
Well,
they don't believe you.
There's some movies that are like never.
Oh, so I'm non-binary. Yeah. That's fine.
Did you fuck those Trump supporters?
Yep.
All right. Well, you're definitely doing the ultimate sports gambling when you don't know anything about sports. Shagging Trump supporters is gambling, but sports betting, you took it to a whole new level there with your knowledge of it.
Hey, are you from Northern Ireland or regular Ireland?
I'm the regular one.
Okay. We all can't be cool. You know?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm from the part that when they said island of trash, I assumed they meant the UK. See, you like that? I edited that out because I want to stay alive. But but no, nicely done, man. You addressed a whole bunch of topics, but do you know what the funny thing is? I think they wanted to get a feel for you a bit more. Like, here, what's going on? Is he really banging Trump supporters? Is he gay? Does he want us to look at his penis? Are there women involved? What's with OnlyFans and sports gambling?
So I'm bisexual.
Yeah.
What's your slogan? You got a slogan that I love.
Oh yeah,
You're excited.
So people get really confused when I say I'm bisexual, but I just like being inside of people. It's not that deep, you know. It's fucking,
But that's, I think, they wanted to learn more about you. Look at them nodding their heads there, and they weren't sure if you were shagging these people or not.
Okay.
Talk about, so.
Well, you guys can meet me in the parking lot after the show. And
Now you're committed to it. That's true gambling. I'm not betting on that one. But nicely done.
All right.
He has a question.
We're gonna do a
If you're
Q&A.
making crowd.
We usually don't do Q&A, but
He was about to walk if he wants to.
I don't do crowd work.
No, I was just genuinely interested. I don't actually have a question.
Are you looking at my dick? Are you looking at my dick? I see you looking at my dick. I saw it. You weren't even looking at my eyes.
Man, do this shit off the stage, goddammit.
all right. Go sleep with Dane. Dane loves everybody. Literally everybody. All right. All right, Jack, we gotta move it along now because we got a hard out in an hour.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make it awkward. I made it really awkward for you.
Jane, why'd you steal Crystal Jane's hat?
John Shirley.
John Shirley.
it going? Hey, there we go. All right, noise. Hey, so yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna talk about some shit. See what you guys think. Yeah, you laugh, you know. Yeah. All right. So I've been I was gonna talk shit about my girlfriend, and then she texted me like 2 minutes before. She's like, "Oh my god, they got a live stream," and so, hey Nina, like, hey. No, I'm gonna still talk shit. She can't hit me. Before I met my girlfriend, it was tough. I was doing online dating. It sucks. It's a terrible experience. Everybody's shaking their heads. Yeah, some people, yeah, it's not fun. Got so bad that I thought, you know, fuck it, let's give the gay thing a try. You know, let's see. They seem like they have fun, right? You know, they got brunch, they dress well, it's a fair fight, you know, it's cool. So I gave it a try. It ended up just being a bigger pain in my ass, honestly. You know, I was a victim of my own success, I think. Yeah, it's just a tough time. It's cool, though, having a girlfriend now. You learn a lot when you're in a relationship. You learn a lot. You have to be more empathetic, you know, things. Women are very different creatures than men. I learned that you can never say the C word to a woman. Never. Just never say it. You know what I'm talking about, right, ladies? It's the C word, you know. It's calm down, right? You can't, don't say that, don't, you know. I did fuck up one time, though. You know, we were in an argument, and our girlfriend was kind of going off, and I was like, hey, calm down. Just, you know, it didn't go well. She can't say calm down. They don't like that. I think that's what triggered her. I think that's what made her mad. I don't know. We'll see how long this relationship lasts. I don't know. I'd like to settle down. I think start a family eventually would be cool, you know. I like the idea of adoption. I think that's cool. You know, you get a kid out of a home, right? I'm really into recycling, too. You know, right? Free kid. That's a whole human life. Just carbon footprint all the way back, right? You know, if I adopt, I can spend like the rest of my, you know, years just like strangling dolphins on the beach, you know, and it's still, I'm still good, you know, it's all good. I like adoption. I would love to have like a mixed family or something, and then like, you know, like all white kids, one black kid, and then just be like, you know, one of you is adopted one day, and you know, it's not you. Your mom's just a whore. Like, I'm sorry. You know, it's just. I think that'll be fun.
John, Shirley.
All right, there we go.
I've been giving you the middle finger for the last 30 seconds there.
John, I got news for you. You've been killing dolphins. They're not letting you adopt mixed race family. I'm telling you, the bloodline is ending there with you. No, but Jesus, man, get into it when you get up the next time. Like, you were 30 seconds in saying, I'm gonna tell you some shit. I got some shit. Here comes some shit. Oh shit. I was like, you would have been quicker having a shit. At this stage, because it's kind of started with the online dating. That's when I got a feel for you. But like then you're 30 seconds in, so just get up there and get into it. Like they want to know about you. The minute you stand up there, they're all interested. But if you're like, here's some shit, here comes the shit, taking the shitty shit, and then you strangle a dolphin trying to adopt a baby and leave, they're like, fuck, that guy was working through some issues tonight. And when we helped him, or we made it worse, we're not sure. But either way, a dolphin's getting killed in Florida, and nothing will get a bunch of white people more angry than murdering a dolphin. But they like it. They want to hear more. Do more on the dating and just get into it. And look at the ladies nodding there. They want to hear more about it.
They're smitten. Yeah. Smitten there. What do you do, John?
I'm a lawyer.
Oh, you're a lawyer.
John, you of all people should know you can't just be strangling dolphins.
Not a good lawyer.
Because you said you had an inspection. So what are you inspecting today?
I had to inspect a truck. We got wrecked, and then we had to go see and be like, "Yep, that car got hit," and then that's it. Yeah.
That's so you're a personal injury lawyer, right? We've talked about it.
Yeah. I do personal injury, so if you get a boo-boo, I make sure you don't get money.
Awesome. Everyone loves an ambulance chaser.
Yeah. Fun times. No, if you hire me as your lawyer, you will go to jail. It doesn't even have to be like a...
It's a civil thing, but you're going to go to jail.
Yeah, it could be a civil suit. You know, you'll go to jail probably at the end of it all.
That's mostly funny for the lawyers. All right. The very funny John Shirley, everybody. For a lawyer. He's funny. He's handsome, ladies, and single, I assume.
Just talked about his girlfriend.
Nah, he doesn't say that.
Yeah, fuck her. She's not real. All right, Abby.
Oh, yeah, no, she had a great comment about what you're doing. Sorry.
Abby.
relationship. But unlike these other ladies, I don't have any kids. When you're with someone for so long, things tend to slow down, and not just your metabolism. Like, when you both get fat, things just get confusing, like who's grabbing whose tits anymore. And how are you ever gonna come when we have to stop and hit the CPAP machine every 5 minutes? Eventually we just stopped trying to have sex and just stuck to what we both do best, mounting each other's bits like it's second dessert. Being single is really fun though, honestly. I mean, I know for men Tinder is a nightmare, but for women it's great. You know, we were together for 10 years, but we were only having sex for 9, so I'm just like making up for lost time. It doesn't matter what you look like or how big you are, men will literally fuck anyone. I've met some decent guys on there, but for every one normal guy, there are 10 more that want you to like lock you down, have you be their little mistakes new stepmommy, and the other 20 just like want to meet up for like a midday backseat cream pie, and I'm just like looking for a little middle ground, you know? It's been a big adjustment. I just moved back to Florida from Colorado, and from the weather to the lack of weed and access to healthcare, things are just really different. Like, down here, they're trying to ban abortion. In Colorado, they're handing out punch cards. A couple more and I get a free one. Just kidding, they're always free for me. Call me old-fashioned, but I'm not going Dutch on flesh.
Abby, everybody, Abby. Welcome to Florida. Abby, how long have you been doing stand-up?
This is my, like, 4th or 5th time.
4th or 5th time. All right, great for your 4th or 5th time. I know Chris says comedy class their waist, but Comedy 101 is you move the mics. We'll give you that one for free. That one's a free. That's all right. No, that's literally just a comedy tip for you. Man, there's a lot of women out here, guys. I don't know why none of these guys can get laid here, but
You're going to change that rapidly if you keep doing the beautiful juxtaposition of words that was midday backseat cream pie. You gotta let that hang. That's the stuff of beautiful comedy. And all the women were like, ooh, I'm using that. Like, if there was an emoji for a backseat cream pie in the middle of the day, it would already have taken off. Like, just home in on that. The juxtaposition of all these words that have no business going together, coming out of your mouth, is fantastic. Like, double down on that one. I like the idea of oral involves using a CPAP machine. Like, that was never your idea of it, so that's fun as well. But yeah, just try and stay away from the generic statements unless you back them up. Like, men will fuck anything. Like, we're like, yeah, okay. And like, we all know that. But like, you
I know, I always get a clap after that one though.
Well, you
like,
should.
I will fuck you.
But we're known for the funny. So like, you can make statements and then you run for politics. But you gotta hit them with something there. Get the cream pie in there after that one. Like men will fuck anything, but even more so if you make it a food analogy. I've been offering them my midday backseat cream pie, and there's a callback reference as well. But it's a lovely juxtaposition of words I think they put together. But I liked it, and I wasn't hungry, but now I'm all about pies and fucking anal gummies and Capri Suns. Maybe twice the size by the time I leave America, just loaded up on hot dogs and peanut butter and happiness. But I like the sound of Denver.
There you go. I think that would make a great shirt. A backseat midday cream pie. Or it's a special at Denny's, I don't know. All right, give it up for Abby, the 4th time doing stand-up. Awesome. All right, Jack, let's keep it rolling.
Daniel Ferrer.
Daniel Ferrer, you saw him checking you in at the door. We gotta let him do comedy too. Get this together. Daniel Ferrer.
Why, hello, everybody. You guys doing all right so far, huh? You're doing enough for me for no reason, right? Hell yeah. All right, listen. Nice. I work with a lot of rich people, and I work with a lot of rich people, and it bothers me sometimes. Rich people talk about their houses like I talk about my stretch marks. You know, I'm like, I got one over here, I got one down there, you know. This one has a mold problem. It's insane. I don't have money, okay? The only thing I'm rich in is calories, you know what I'm saying? I'm fat. No. It bothers me. These rich people, they talk about their vacation homes, you know what? No, I just lost my train of thought, actually. I was literally in the corner behind that gambling machine, like, well, okay, I gotta look at this new joke, Give me a second, dude. Don't even say that. Hey, can somebody at the bar start fighting real quick? Can somebody start fighting? I've done the joke for the lesson for 2 weeks. Alrighty. We're gonna start over. Start the time over? Yeah, I work with a lot of rich people. I'm fat as hell, you know what I'm saying? That's all cool. No, I work with a lot of rich people and it bothers me, okay? They don't understand that, like, I don't have money like them. You know what I'm saying? They talk about all their vacation homes. I'm like, oh my God, you have 6 houses? I have 12 roommates. I don't even think the fucking guy I'm leasing from owns the house. You know what I'm saying? It's like a whole pyramid scheme. It's ridiculous. And they complain about their vacation homes. I'm like, I can't even afford a vacation. I can't afford a vacation anything. You know what I'm saying? At least I would have an excuse to go to my girlfriend and be like, no, baby, that was just a vacation hooker. What are you talking about? It's not. I don't love her. Okay? Hey, listen, last time I took a vacation was when I went shopping at Publix instead of Aldi's, all right? I don't have Publix money, okay? Last time I went to Aldi's, I was like, hey, bro, I can't find this fucking Cajun seasoning. Can you help me find this? This guy's like, hey, bro, our entire store is 4 aisles big, bro. Go fucking find it. I'm like, all right. I'm like, you go sit your ass in that fucking rolling chair that got you up at the front of the shop. Okay, what are you doing? Nobody works at Aldi's. Did you guys know that? Oh, this thing is giving me the middle finger. Okay, I'm done. Sorry about that.
Yeah, be clear that I'm not giving you the middle finger. The thing is.
No, that wasn't good. Go ahead.
Yeah. You say you have stretch marks. How old are you?
24. Just turned 24.
I know stretch marks.
I have a lot of stretch marks, huh? You want to see them? I got stretch marks. I got them on my ass. I got them on my fucking face and shit. I think they're hiding right here. I got them everywhere.
So you used to be bigger.
I used to be bigger.
I think that's where the disconnect went.
I hate to break it to you, but they don't think you're fat. Until you fleshed out your bit of love truncheon there for a moment, but you don't look fat at all. So that's why I don't think they were just, why is he so angry? He's not even fat.
You hitting on me?
He really hates holiday homes. No, but I'm just saying in comparison to some of the chunky monkeys I've seen in this country.
Are you calling Americans fat?
I am, yeah, and that's statistically accurate. 80% of you.
That's like saying guys will fuck anything. That's just the one.
That's true.
You gotta bring it. Yeah, I could bring it to the funny if you didn't jump in there. But no, I'm just joking. You're very angry about holiday homes.
Yeah, I literally blanked. I mean, you guys saw I stood here for 30 seconds without doing my joke, so it would have been a little bit better if I got it off better, but yeah, I'm a little angry, I guess.
No, but just find the angle for it, like what's pissed off, and tell them you used to be much bigger if you're going to talk about the stretch marks, because you don't look like the man who has any. Like they're just like, he's fighting fit.
Okay, and it's crazy because I took out that part right before I got on stage. I'm like, I'm gonna take out this part about.
But here's the beauty of just naturally being you. The minute you start talking, they all start listening. Like you just have one of those booming voices where you're like, I don't know what he's saying, but I better shut up and pay attention. And then by the end of it, we're like, he fucking hates holidays.
He's fucking poor, this guy don't got no money.
But just make the rage funny, but it's in you. You want to talk about the holiday homes, get it out. I was picturing you wandering around Aldi abusing people, which I liked. I think you have a voice to naturally abuse people who work in Aldi.
Thank you.
I could make that connection easier than the stretch marks.
Hell yeah. I have an excuse to beat people up now, that's great. You're my alibi? This guy told me to hit this grocery store worker, that's cool, I appreciate that. Well, thank you for not calling me fat. I do. What do you guys think, huh? Do you guys think I'm not fat, dude?
You're beautiful, Daniel.
One guy at the bar called me fat. We need fucking Ken or whatever that guy is.
Give it up for Daniel.
All right, thank you.
Skinny boy Ferrer, everybody. Daniel Ferrer. Jackie.
Miracle touch.
Calcium there, you got the mic tall as fuck. I'm short. I don't give a fuck. After a while, you get to an age you just don't give a damn.
Yeah.
So you get to talk about, wait a minute. No summertime yet. All right now. Let's just address the elephant in the room, Thanksgiving.
to make dinner for Thanksgiving. Where's the middle finger? Okay, I got a minute. Okay. So last year, I said they don't even like me. So I smoke weed. If you can tell by this Louis Vuitton shirt, it's got weed and rings on this bitch. So anyway, I ran out of butter. So all of my butter was infused. So grandma, auntie, uncle, kids, fuck them kids. All of us fucked up. You follow me? Everybody in the house fucked up. I'm sitting back with a blunt like this. Y'all motherfuckers don't even like me anyway. So, y'all overdose on the turkey. This motherfucker was still eating on Friday night. I'm talking, they never left the table. And I got an auntie, Aunt Bunny, let me tell you her name. She's got so hot, nobody still knows to this day that they had infused turkey, yams, and potato salad. Anything that butter could have went in, I put that bitch in, then I sprinkled some shit over it. So it was real hot. And Bunny got so damn high, she took a wig off. She said, something's in this bitch, they crawling around. I said, Bunny, sit your ass down, there's nothing in the wig. I got a fucking hair here, ain't shit in this motherfucker, okay? And look at this shit, ain't nothing in there. So, I said, there's nothing in your fucking wig. Put it back on. Put your panties on there, Bunny. All of us is cousins, okay? Stop this shit. And the kids running around and shit, I gotta fuck you too. Okay. I'm done, y'all. That's my set. Thank you. Woo!
It felt like I heard the best Tyler Perry movie plot of all time. He was gonna pop out. That was incredible. I was so nervous when you brought the banana upstairs with you.
Potassium.
That's your potassium?
It's got a little alcohol in it.
It got alcohol in it. You got so many surprises, goddamn.
It's a recession, bitch. I got my potassium. Doctor told me to do it.
You bring your bottle of liquor to the bar.
But to put it in the banana, goddamn.
Nobody would expect it in there. This woman just cares about her health.
Nobody should ever have given you the light. We just leave you up there and see what happens.
I should. I was ashamed to.
Exactly as fucking wonderful as someone who I thought was going to be when I heard the name Miracle Touch. And I'm like, this is going to be off the charts, and it was.
I got a touch joke too.
Well, I'm sure you do, and they wanted you to keep going with that story. I don't believe in Thanksgiving, but I did after that story. I want to come to your house for a holiday I don't believe in and just see what happens.
Shorten it up.
You didn't.
I tried to respect the thing, but the bitch caught me anyway.
No, nicely done. We all want to hear more.
We did. We just short. You said you wanted to address the elephant in the room, and I thought you were going to turn around and point at me, and I was real offended. Oh, but I'm glad you did not.
But dude, sit down and write that story.
No.
No, but do it. Do it. It'll make you just get to the meat of it real fast, and then before you know it, it's laugh, laugh, laugh. Because the minute you say I do Thanksgiving a bit differently, as you can probably tell from my shirt with the weed, I put butter, and then we're rolling. We're all there waiting. Yeah, because they want to, but it does help a lot. Write it down because it just.
I learned that today.
Yeah. No, but it's you. It's real. It's brilliant.
And I was like, shit, what the fuck is Thanksgiving?
Yeah, but keep telling it, and that's the beauty of comedy. You can do all those longer stories, but just sometimes write them out, and when you tell them on stage, they're super short form. Yeah, but it's great. They love you. They're like, this is going to be a ride.
Miracle touch, everybody. Miracle touch. Jackie, what do we got?
Michael McDade.
Michael McDade, everybody.
How's everybody doing tonight? I know he's gone, but I just wanted to say I can't wait to see Ken's 10-part documentary on the alcoholic. You know, the last half hour of the last episode will just be on AA. The rest of it will be on the alcoholic. But anyway, I wonder, did you ever think if No Shave November is a way to honor the Kennedy assassination? Because we're all growing grassy knolls on our faces for the month? You know, and like because I was like thinking about, and by the way, you know, Oswald had it so easy. It wasn't like the Trump guy. He actually got to take an elevator. He didn't have to walk up all those stairs. Like, I swear to God, that guy at the Trump rally, it was like he was walking up the stairs in a Harry Potter movie. They just kept switching on him. That's why his aim was so shitty. And the fucked up part about it is the Kennedy assassination is on YouTube. That guy could clearly have done his homework and he would have aimed better, but he just didn't, you know. And like, the other thing about it is too, it's like I was, you know, it's too bad Marilyn Monroe wasn't alive during the time, because then Kennedy could have had his side chick in the passenger seat instead of Jackie. Because, you know, then he probably wouldn't have shot at Kennedy because he was worried about hitting Marilyn's cleavage. But unfortunately, she was dead, so it just didn't work out. But, you know, and I feel like RFK wouldn't feel so bad about this bit because I'm talking about the death of his uncle as opposed to his dad, so I get a pass, you know? So, yeah, and what the fuck else? Oh, is that the middle finger? No, that's the I love you sign, like ASL. But anyways, so yeah, so that's my routine, I think.
I forget you're blind. You probably couldn't see that.
I didn't see that.
Hey,
Speaking of which, this motherfucker, you guys missed it. You could have watched a blind guy use scissors tonight when you came in, because he made us all cut up our names in the hat, but missed opportunity, oh well.
I'm sorry, Daniel would have done it for you. I apologize.
No, I know how to use scissors. I just wanted the crowd to corral around me to see that it's possible, you know?
I don't think you're getting sympathy for using scissors. You managed to get up on the stage. I thought you were going to lose it.
Hey, Mr. Irish, I was going to say Australian, but that's the wrong part of the world. Mr. Irishman, do you know Bono or the Gallaghers by any chance?
Do I know what?
Do you know Bono or the Gallaghers by any chance?
Personally or just contextually?
Personally, yeah.
Personally, I do not. I'm thinking that you might get to meet them after your 10 series documentary.
Yeah,
probably coming your way for an assassination attempt.
I'm gonna move on to the black guy since you told me no. But anyway, don't look back with anger at that man. That's not anything personal.
Yeah, easy. The Oasis quotes do not work on Irish people. That's their own country. But I'm glad that
yeah, you know what? They wouldn't have worked on this crowd had you not been here. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, no, that's not working well. Be nice to the Irish people. We talk very fast, and we're little angry people when we get going, and it won't go well for you. But I'm glad that the museum in Houston made an impression on you. Have you been there?
It's in Dallas, not Houston.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
My aunt lives there, so I decided not to go.
Yeah, I'm sure she locked you out of the building. Now, listen. Here, but give us some more in that. There's some interesting stuff around assassinations. Like, I think America has nearly the second highest amount of assassination attempts in history. You guys have tried to kill 9% of all your presidents. That's second only to Bolivia. But if you're really obsessed with this stuff, like, get in there and give us a few facts.
Yeah.
Make it interesting. Probably funny would be good if you're going to be blowing people's heads off of a presidential nature. So maybe try and sneak a joke in there, or you're going to be listed as a conspiracy theorist unless you get some funny in there. But yeah, nicely done. You came on stage like a man with a mild erection in a blaze of fury.
Give it up for Michael. Thank you, Michael.
Thanks, Michael. Thank you.
All right, Jackie, let's keep it rolling here.
Peggy Hutnut.
Peggy Hutnut. Peggy.
Hi, everybody. Hello. My name is Peggy. I think people in Florida are obsessed with guns. I think they are, I'm not gonna lie. Personally, I think guns are dangerous. I never thought I could relate to people that are obsessed with guns until the government decided they were gonna come for vapes. And I was like, hold on. That's my favorite thing that kills kids. It's my constitutional right to suck on a battery. Thank you very much. This is America after all. It's my right. No, I'm thinking about getting a gun. Before I found out my ex cheated on me, I bought him a chain. Maybe I'll get that gun after all. Okay, support women in male-dominated fields, you guys. You guys need to be more supportive of me robbing him. No, it's okay. I'm newly single. Like I said, I found out my ex cheated on me after 5 years. So my idea was to get revenge was to sleep with his childhood idol. Okay, this guy that he had pictures of all around the house that he looked up to his whole life. And when I did it and I told him about it, he cried. And I still get hard thinking about that, I'm not gonna lie.
But it was a lot easier than I thought it would be to fuck his dad. Wasn't that hard? I'm blind to red flags. I'm blind to those things. I dated a dude who keeps his eyes open when you're kissing. Okay, that's a red flag. Gets to the point where I'm just looking at him back like, what's up? You know, like, hey. And that guy is currently on trial for attempted murder. Okay, so it's true. It's a red flag. Anyway, thank you so much. My name's Maggie. Thank you.
Thank you. High five, everybody. The second comic who broke up with somebody and said they were messing around with their dad tonight. Is that a thing?
Yes.
Cool. Oh man! All right, Peggy, that was awesome. I mean,
Peggy, that was a great set.
Thanks.
I was starting to get worried when you did that one joke about the dad, because it took so long before you got to revealing that it was his dad. But the payoff worked, so I think that was a good joke.
Cool, thanks.
And for the audience, that is based on a true story, right? That is not the actual person that we won't say, but that's based on a true story. You slept with your ex's hero.
Yeah, no, I did. And he did cry when I told him that's true. And I did get hard. Okay, that's also true. So a lot of it's true, you know. This stuff comes from my real life. Anyway.
Well, thank you.
I have so many questions, but they said they're in a hurry, so...
No, one more question for Peggy. We got time for one question for Peggy.
No, but it's nice. I wouldn't start with the gun stuff because you know where you're going. So like they kind of want to know about you up top, you know. I wouldn't want to just walk them into that loaded topic. But so you didn't sleep with the dude's dad. You slept with someone else. Was that it?
Both. No.
Oh. I knew there was more to this. Well, thank you.
I just slept with his childhood idol. Anyway, thank you. I'm Peggy.
Peggy, high five everybody. Peggy. All right, Jack, what do we got?
Lunchbox, he's outside if someone could open the door and tell him. His name is Lunchbox.
Lunchbox. Two X's, I think.
Real name. Lunchbox, everybody.
There he is. He's looking good. Last week. What's happening, everybody? Oh, shit. What's happening, folks? How you doing? Who are you gonna fuck you up? Come on, people, who are you gonna fuck you up? There we go. Now that you've all sinned, here's some jokes. No, it's alright. I just didn't want to go to hell alone, you know what I mean? Folks, listen, I gotta be honest with you. I'm living in animals. I'm really amazed by a lot of animals. There's a new game I like to play. I'm gonna take two animals and just switch the noises that they make, just for pure entertainment purposes. Those two animals are crickets and screaming goats. Some of you guys have not lived in Florida very long. You guys do not realize how funny that joke is. You got the windows open, you're trying to relax, sleep late at night. And so if you're that beautiful chirping in the background, you're just hearing, ah! Fuck, oh, gosh, I forgot, we're next to Lake Worth. They are killing people out here. Someone's gonna fucking die. Thanks, Nico, that's fucking... Folks, another thing though, like, we have jets that go the speed of sound. We had to make an ejection seat for that plane. You know what animal they tested it on? A fucking bear. Yeah, folks, that's not even a joke. Folks, they had to catch a bear to do this. Folks, if you don't know this, bears don't speak English. That bear had no idea what the fuck was going on with it. That bear was just sleeping one day, eating some salmon, thinking about eating some bear pussy. Then the next thing he knows, he wakes up on a giant metal bird. And then, the bear fell for 10 minutes, folks. I have not been up here for 10 minutes. That bear screamed the entire way. The bear survived. This isn't a joke, this happened. We give a bear PTSD straight for science purposes, that's all. Folks, my name was Lunchbox. Thank y'all very much. Lunchbox, everybody. What's happening, no? No, you healthier? You don't have a cane anymore?
Oh, no, it's over there. I just got to smoke a joint.
Oh, you like ran the stage now. Is there a lawsuit involved in this cane?
Shit. No, it's all right. I'll go by a fake name anyway. We're all good.
Okay. Yeah. Your birth name's not Lunchbox?
That's my birthstone, actually.
That's what they nicknamed it. Okay. Well, shoot. I don't want to take up all this time.
The fair thing is super interesting. Just maybe refrain from keeping telling them it's not a joke during the show. Make it funny. But it is naturally
got
funny.
more than 90 seconds. It goes on for longer.
Well, just start telling facts. The human brain is 7 pounds. That's not a joke. There we go. Oh man, Lunchbox, we appreciate you coming out here. Give it up for Lunchbox, everybody. Now he leaps on stage. Alright. We're going to try it out in the contest, but we're going to get to the comics first if we can.
John Applebaum.
John Applebaum. Where is he? Wow. There's a theme Spy Hunter or Peter Gunn. John Applebaum.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, I had a huge day today. I bought my first sex toy today. Thank you. I bought a bidet. I feel like a few of us have. We're drinking tonight, right? We're having a few beers. Yeah, one of the strangest dates I ever went on. End of our date, I went to make out with this girl. She goes, "We can't make out. You had a beer. I'm gluten-free." I was like, "You're making this up." So I tested it out before our next date. I had a whole baguette before our next date. Turns out she's not gluten-free. But she did get a yeast infection. She'll use sourdough. Would have worked out. Yes, yes. Man, it's hard to admit, but I'm a family man. I have a daughter. She's 6 years old. She's amazing. Yes, yes. She's basically my only proof I've ever had sex before. I had the best gender reveal of all time. I could beat all of yours. I feel like we have few like people with families, kids in here. I got the dye for my pool. I had my whole family over. I set up like a surprise party. And I got that special dye for our pool. If anyone urinated in the pool, it was going to reveal the color of the gender. Yes, yes. My grandpa got to have the pleasure of the surprise. But when he went, the color was brown. I know. What a terrible way to find out the child wasn't mine.
John Apple Brown bound.
Oh.
Yeah. It was a pun. We love those. We love those. John, that was a great set. You did something genius. I don't know if anybody else realized it. You didn't come up here and ask everybody how they were doing to set the room. You literally just waved your hands before you even got to the stage just to make sure everybody had your attention. I mean, you had everybody's attention, then you got straight to your set.
That's right.
So you were able to pack in a lot of jokes, and it was a great set.
I appreciate that.
I know where you learned that. Teaching.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Teacher. Just put the hands in the air. Shows everybody up. Beautifully done.
Yeah, man. It's actually really hard to take a compliment from Chris, because he might have been the one that fucked my ex-wife. That's why the child was around.
You're okay to watch the kids Thursday.
Either way, she's going to have a yeast infection.
That's David's fault.
Should we give it up for John Applebaum? Give him a wave goodbye, everybody. John Applebaum. Like I'm playing 80s video games. Jackie, what do you got? Yeah, Spy Hunter. It's also called Peter Gunn, correct? What you're playing right now. What? Look up Peter Gunn. All right, Jack, what do we got?
Kyle Doll.
Kyle Doll. That song is called Peter Gunn, for sure. Cliff, y'all figured it out.
Thanks. What a journey it's been tonight here at Swampgrass Willow. We learned about Haiti and yeast infections. There was a domestic dispute. That little drummer fella came up here and told jokes under that guy. He came up here. Kamala and 20 million or something, I don't know. Anyway, speaking of politics, FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, he famously said, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. And polio. Everyone forgot about that last part, all right? He warned about fearing polio for years. Remember, and then there was that other fella, Abraham Lincoln.
he famously said, no, he didn't say, what did he say? No, he got shot while watching a play. And the name of the play was Our American Cousin, or as they called it in the South, Friends with Benefits. It was very popular in the South. People saw it for several times. You ever see on social media people post inspirational quotes, and they say stuff like, if you're reading this, just know that you are loved, and you are valued, and you matter. That always makes me feel really good. All right, that's my time.
Kyle Dahl, everybody. Kyle Dahl. Wow, that was our second Abraham Lincoln shooting play joke of the night as well.
I didn't know it was going to be dueling Abraham Lincoln jokes.
That was incredible. It was great seeing you, Kyle. You don't like the drummer for some reason.
I gotta tell you, what an Italian bastard that guy is.
Jesus. All right, give it up, everybody, for Kyle Dahl. Everybody, Kyle Dahl. Oh, what's the line here now, Jackie?
Jared Stein.
Jared Stein, my favorite chef.
This has been a really great week for me. My father, he sent me an email saying that he's always known that I was living secretly as a gay man, and he was ready to accept me as his gay son. I was floored by this because he's so ultra-conservative, and I'm not gay. Do you know how hard it is sucking someone's dick and going, I'm doing it for my dad? I grew up really privileged. I grew up thinking that EBT was a fraternity. Because my dad was always saying that the people on EBT, all they do is drink and they don't work. And I'm like, how do I join? I don't get laid a lot. I view the vagina more as a god than anything else. You know, I do sense it around me. I donate a lot of money trying to get close to it, but it never shows up in my life. Yeah. The closest thing I get to a one-night stand is waking up after a drunken night next to food I had ordered the night before. You know, I look over in my bed and I'm like, how the fuck did you get in here? You looked so much better yesterday. I cannot believe I put that in my mouth. Yeah, I had to put my grandmother in a nursing home this week, which was tough. But I went to visit her. I realized that a nursing home is a lot like college for Grandma. You know, she's living among friends. She's joining clubs just like college. But graduation is going to look a hell of a lot different for her.
Yes, Jared Stein, everybody. Hey, wait, you have a lovely girlfriend, though, don't you? You make it sound like...
I do.
Because they're all feeling sorry for him. He was going to try to sleep at this whole table here. Ridiculous. That was awesome, though. Doc.
Yeah, nice romantic. You didn't have an extra word in there, which was how they like it. I mean, that's the objective of comedy, I suppose. But yeah, no, you're rocking it. I have no idea if you're gay, straight, part of a fraternity, what you're doing within the set, which is fantastic. I like the idea of never shows up in my life, the whole Jesus bus thing, especially when I need it, or when I'm ready to eat it, or when I'm ready to take the bread of God. You have so many avenues you can go down with that one. Keep going with the connection, because it's a great premise. But yeah, that was lovely. You didn't waste a second or an extra word.
Yeah, no. Fuck you for the EBT joke, nigga. That shit was funny.
I have to ask him what EBT is, and it was.
Look
at that, catching up the Irish people.
But it also sounds like a fraternity, which I thought there could have been some callback to Grandma being in college, some kind of, maybe not EBT. Think of a good 3 letters. You think on that one? All right, SSI or something. Give it up for Jared Stein, everybody. Jared Stein. All right, Jackie, let's try to get through him here.
William Watts.
Hi, William Watts.
West Palm Beach, how are you? Anybody hungry here tonight? Normally I'm a Five Guys type of man, but after the first two, my jaw tends to hurt. But seriously, Most days I'm the Timu version of Johnny Knoxville with the added flair of autism. You know, it gets a lot of results. But seriously, getting sober is tough. Got sober in the military, and it's been about 5,800 days, and you think I would have got it together by now, but you know, I'm still working on it. You know, and everything I've heard tonight, you know, everybody wants to tell you that you're not enough and the inspirational shit, and well, I'm here to tell you you are enough, because the other day I got rear-ended, and you know, I got a 3-inch trailer hitch in the back of my truck for the horses, and you know, 3 inches saved my life. It's the first time I'll ever be able to say that. But one thing I have learned tonight, and this may go over like a lead balloon, is what a bad comedians and abortions have in common. There's no delivery. Thank you. Good night.
All right, the Saint. There we go. We got William Watts, everybody. Do you actually have autism? Cool. All right. I wasn't very cool.
You didn't have anything to add to that?
Well, I was going to, and I'm like, if he said no, I did. But if he said yes, I felt like I couldn't.
You gotta have
It's not the fun autism, it's the military and tactics type autism.
If there's any consolation, I didn't doubt you had it for a second.
Don't you have to give the glasses back when you leave the military?
No, it's the birth control.
It's the birth control.
The shorts or the birth control? The way the hitch joke is wonderful. Keep it going. That one, it can be bigger and longer and more. Other things that you've added to things that you own in a way that got you out of something. But yeah, there's loads there to work with. That's a great old joke.
Yeah. 3 inches doesn't get that much.
No, that's the thing. But the thing is, I don't want to be negative on your shorts. They're obviously pure sexiness in raw form.
You've seen a lot of penis prints tonight.
Yeah, I've seen way too much, to be honest, tonight to sleep well. But like, unless you're going to talk about the fine tattoos on your legs or something, you might want to slap a pair of pants on once in a while. I'm not telling you, but it does draw their attention. That's got to be the first joke. Like, these legs are made for staring at. It's like your man with his tight pants earlier. Like, he knew it, so he had to mention it. But yours, they're pretty fucking short shorts, to be honest. Like, it's more than 3 inches that's coming out of your crocodile hunter pants. So, thank you for the layup, bro. That man knows tight pants.
Give it up for William Watts, everybody. William Watts. Jackie. How many we got left? 2. All right, thank God. All right, 2 left.
Shannon Laline.
Shannon Laline.
Keep it going for that guy who's dressed sluttier than me. Guys, I'm from Buffalo, New York, and go Bills. Dating in Buffalo is kind of hard. Because have you ever been fingered after hot wings? That's the real burn, you know what I'm saying? My first STD. Symptoms, I made blue cheese. And he filled me with his ranch. Okay. Salary, go down. You guys have probably heard of birthright. You guys heard about birthright, where Jews get to go to Israel to discover their religion? But not a lot of you have probably heard of death right, which is just when Jews get to move to Boca Raton and retire. All right, thank you.
Shannon Laline, we didn't have time there. You know, when you did the fingering after the hot wings thing, all the women here did the same thing that men do when you talk about getting kicked in the balls. Y'all crossed their legs.
And you know what's funny? That nigga right there was like, "That's a problem, baby? I didn't even know. You didn't tell me. I thought you liked buffalo pussy, man. I like it. I only got a taste."
He's like, "I'll order teriyaki next time."
I have no idea that issue was location specific.
Oh yeah. Don't try it after the swamp sauce, okay? It's garlic and hot sauce.
It's not good for anybody.
Yeah, I learned a hell of a lot that I didn't need to know, but I enjoyed it.
All right, give it up. You got thought? We're gonna go. Shannon Lee, our second show of the night. Shannon Lee. All right, Jackie, it's our final.
The last comedian, I apologize if any comedians didn't get up. You gotta get here a little earlier. Last comedian is Tyler Rudnut, everyone.
How we doing tonight, guys? Oh yeah. I love doing comedy. It's fucking awesome being here doing this shit. It's really fun. One time I was doing a show in Miami. One of these guys came up to me and was like, "Hey man, it's really cool seeing these young Hispanic comics killing it out here." I was like, "Dude, I'm fucking Jewish." He was like, "Still, man, like, do you got any tips?" I'm like, "Dude, I don't think you heard me. I'm Jewish. We don't give tips." I was thinking, I'm being real, guys. I think the only time my family has ever given a tip was when I had my circumcision. Yep, yeah. That's no joke, guys. That's no joke. You know, they made a whole documentary, a fucking show about how serious these circumcisions are, you know? I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's called, Chopped. I know, I'm really killing the comedy game, making dick jokes up here, you guys. I know. I had uncircumcised jokes too, but they didn't make the cut. No, but I am very Jewish, you know, that is true. But, I mean, it's kind of fun being a Jew in South Florida, like, I do enjoy it. You know, I remember, like, my friends were like, "How do you know you were Jewish?" I was like, "Dude, when we were kids, me and my brother robbed the dollar store." Oh, yeah. No, and honestly, the best part is, like, we celebrate the Jewish holidays. We don't know what they are, but, like, we have some favorites, you know? And, like, we have that one Jewish holiday that's fucking amazing, you know? It's my favorite, Black Friday. That's all my time for tonight, guys. Thank you guys so much. You thought the Black Friday was really gonna hit, didn't you? Yeah. I had more to it, but I cut it because I was like, I don't want to go too far over.
Well, as someone speaking to you with a full toolkit, I'd say just be aware that when your parents circumcised you, that technically they did take a tip. Literally and figuratively, they robbed you of part of your love truncheon that you'll never get back. But the rest of it gave me a strong visual that also I didn't need to have, but it was nicely delivered. It was the penis material I didn't think I knew I needed. And,
I feel like he has it in one of these cargo pockets.
Yeah.
That's a lot of storage.
Carries around with him that and a lot of dollar store shit that he stole on Black Friday.
It was the one hoodie my ex didn't take, you know?
Nicely done.
All right, Tyler Rudnut. No relation to Teddy Rudnut. All right, that's all the comics are competing. We're going to deliberate. While we deliberate, we got one final comic who's going to entertain you. I do that. She's already ready to come up here. Give it up for Giovanni, everybody.
I'm so glad no one's gonna make fun of me for how I just took off my backpack. Y'all saw that? It was rough. I had a rough time. What's up, Swamp? I haven't been here in a minute. So, did you know that in Italy, if you don't vote, you could go to jail? Yeah, and in America, we vote for people who should go to jail. They'll be like, "I will kill someone." And Americans are gonna be like, "Yo, that's the strong candidate right there. I'm voting for him." Am I right? I don't know. My name's really funny. It's Giovanni. It sounds Italian, right? It is Italian. Giovanni Nihill is my name. On paper, I sound like I definitely voted Republican, right? But when you look at me, I look like Kamala's cousin, so. I don't know. I asked my parents, why would you give me an Italian man's name? Y'all thought it, right? And they were like, look, it's a man's world. We want you and your sisters to be able to get jobs. And I was like, yo, that's very forward thinking and progressive. But did you think we wanted to work at a pizzeria? Y'all, me and my sisters, Mario and Luigi, y'all, we can't even cook spaghetti. So stupid. And do you think there is a man in Italy named Lakeisha? And he's like, Vina la pizza, Lakeisha Pizzeria. If he exists, like, I gotta marry this dude. Can you imagine our wedding? I now pronounce Mrs. Giovanni Nihill and Mr. Lakeisha Pizzeria as husband and wife. So perfect. Man, people will be complaining about pronouns, right? I bet some of y'all in here be like, oh, why do we need pronouns? Bitch, my name is Giovanni. That's why we need pronouns. Do you know how many times I get called Mr. Neil in my emails? And I have to email back in all caps, it's Miss Neil, if you're nasty. Yo, I work with lawyers. They're nasty. You need to address me appropriately. I've got to be honest, everyone. I never used the N-word more than when Donald Trump was president. Every other day I'd be like, this nigga here. This nigga here. And now I feel like I'm going to use it for Elon Musk. Right? He's the new nigga here for me. Did y'all watch those debates? Did you watch the debate with Joe Biden? Okay, some of y'all did. I didn't, I'll be honest. I was planning on voting for Joe Biden. So I never watched him on TV. You know, so I could vote for him in good confidence. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he could have been our president just before sundown. After sundown, we could let AI take over. We have the technology. I don't know. Donald Trump was afraid to debate Kamala. I think he was afraid he was going to be like, this nigga here right in the middle of the debate. And admit she was black. Right? Did y'all watch those, the fight? Yeah, I watched the fight. I watched it. You know what I noticed? Like, the fight with the girls, right? The men were into it when they were fighting, when it was violent. But when they talked on TV, I noticed they had to have girls with big titties right behind these ladies while they were talking, so men would listen. So I came up with a very good idea. Next time we run a woman for president, we need a woman with big titties right behind her. You know, every time she talks. Look, I volunteer as tribute. If you need it, Kamala or whoever, I'm right there behind you. I love showing my titties. I'll do it. For the country. For the country. Y'all heard about this online argument going on? They're asking women if they prefer to be alone in the forest with a man or a bear. Yeah. All right, let's try it here. It's a good crowd to poll. Swamp grass. I'm just talking to the ladies right now. Would you prefer to be alone in the forest with a man or a bear? Bear. That goes with what they're saying online. They prefer the bear. Wow, I didn't expect that here. All right, let's try the guys. Guys, would you prefer to be alone in the forest with a man or a bear? Yeah. I heard a little bit of a mix. Some guys get consent and some guys want war, you know? I don't know. I think when you ask people that question, they don't think about polar bears. Polar bears will kill you and eat you on sight, no questions asked, right? And it's the one species where everyone's more afraid of the white ones than the black ones. You know? I kind of appreciate polar bears personally. All right, let's try this. Ladies, watch this. I'm going to ask the guys. Would you prefer to be alone in the forest with a man? No, I'm sorry. With a bear or P. Diddy? Oh, they don't want no baby oil. They don't want no baby oil. They get consent now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, sorry.
Giovanni Nihill, everybody. So we're on a tight time schedule. All right. So we've deliberated. We've got 2 runners up. All the winners here get a spot. The winner gets a cash prize. The 2 runners up are, now I forgot already, Kyle Dahl and Nico Bowling, everybody. Kyle. But the winner, we got 2 potential winners. We're going to have them both come up, and you guys are going to vote. Which you guys can come up now, but the 2 winners are Jared Stein and Shannon Lalim, everybody. Both of you come up. Shannon, come on up to the stage. Both of you come on up. We're going to have the audience do a round of applause. This was Jared. That's Shannon. Unless you guys just know, we were not going to allow this split. They got the same. All right, audience, we're going to go round of applause just for the 2 of them. Who thinks Jared Stein was the winner of the night? Make some noise. All right, who thinks Shannon Lalim was the winner of the night? Oh, wow. All right, our tonight's winner, Shannon Lalim. Let's give it up for all the comics who saw the winner tonight. Thank you for coming out. This is the 3rd weekend of every month. We appreciate you coming here. Drive safely. Have a great night. All comics, come to the stage. Let's get a photo. Have a great night, everybody. Good night. Congratulations.
Karaoke is at 10.
Karaoke is in just a few minutes. Congratulations.